We welcome you in here on the Northstar Network for this broadcast of girls varsity lacrosse. It's the CNS North Stars taking on South Jefferson, as the North Stars walk into this game 1-0 following a 16-6 win over West Hill, and it's the first game of the year for South Jefferson. Both of these teams with lofty expectations in Section 3. North Stars is 1 year removed from a state title, looking to go back after losing a state semifinal last year to Penfield. Meanwhile, South Jefferson ranked number 3 in the section by multiple sources, so this promises to be a high-end matchup here at Michael J. Bradman Stadium. I'm Killian Hefferon, joined alongside by Jordan Petrowski. And Jordan, we just saw the JV teams play, and obviously not, if we're taking JV teams as how the actual game's going to go, not a great harbinger for the North Stars there, but with CNS coming off that win over West Hill, what do you think that momentum is going to do to them, especially in a game like this against against South Jefferson, who has not played a game yet this season?
Yeah, CNS doesn't really know what the South Jefferson team is going to be like, so they really have to figure out how they play as they go. Again, CNS did win the sectional championships last year. They did fall in the state semis, I believe it was. And if it's anything like how they played last season, they're going to be a really good team.
So we will get set here. They will do national anthems and stick checks. We'll be back here in a moment on the Northstar Network for the opening face-off. CNS and South Jefferson coming up next.
Oh! On the Northstar. Thank you for joining us for today's girls varsity lacrosse contest, featuring members of South Jefferson Spartans and the home team CNS Northstar. This is North Syracuse and South Jefferson School District, in conjunction with the New York State Public High School Athletic Association, for what expect good sportsmanship from all athletes, coaches, and spectators. We thank all those who made today's contest possible, especially our officials. We ask that everyone be loud, be proud, be positive as the players play, the coaches coach, and the officials officiate. We welcome our guests from South Jefferson, along with everyone watching this game remotely on the Northstar Network, streaming live on YouTube. At this time, if you point your cameras to the scoreboard, you'll see a QR code. You can go to that website and send the link to your friends and family who can't be here with us today. And we wish all the participants good luck in today's game. National anthem coming up shortly.
Great sports in Syracuse. How are you? Hello. Yeah, right? I have one, but look. I'm just sitting on that.
All right, fans, at this time, if able, please rise, remove your hat. You should place your right hand over your heart for the sing of our national anthem. We're pleased to have recording the CNS High School Chorus sing our anthem today. The CNS High School Chorus. And now, fans, let's be the starting lineup. First, let's be the starters for the South Jefferson Spartans. Starting on defense, sophomore number. At midfield, sophomore number 4, Aliana West. At midfield, freshman number 5, Jordan Hazard. At midfield, sophomore number 10, Layla Perry. And attack, junior number 13, Lydia Tremont. At midfield, junior number 15, Lena Hodges. On defense, sophomore number 17, McKenna Frieger. At midfield, freshman number 18, Ava Togo. At midfield, junior number 22, Amalia Neto. At midfield, junior number 23, Kendra Stay. And starting goal for the Spartans, senior number 20, Emma Vespa. The Spartans will led by head coach Jen Williams. This is by Kerry Mason, Mark Burdick, Marissa Clark, Dan Query, Kelly Fuller, Ron Elmer, and Chuck West. Northstar fans, please welcome our starting lineup. Starting attack, junior number 4, Mia Bellacate. Sophomore number 10, Kaylin Princess. Junior number 18, Riley McLaughlin. Sophomore number 20, Viviana Beasley. Starting midfield, sophomore number 9, Avery Rumble. Senior number 14, Elizabeth Smith. Junior number 19, Sophia Crabb. play on defense, freshman number 2, Taylor Arante. Junior number 11, Danny Wilson. Freshman number 24, Saul Raymond. Junior number 26, Kelly Bednarski. And starting goal for Northstar sophomore, number 1, Abby Rumble. Our Northstars led by head coach Stephanie Prentice by Blair Claims and Bree Starr. Team to the sideline.
All set to go here at Michael J. Bragman Stadium. North Stars in the white, South Jefferson in the black. Jordan, what do you expect here from this opening couple minutes from the North Stars?
Yeah, the North Stars are going to play real well. Well, that in itself, they're going to play well. They played a very well first game this season. Hopefully they can continue this momentum into the second game. Again, we don't know how the South Jefferson team is going to play out. But they're going to be a worthy opponent. Just like if their JV team's anything like their varsity team, it's going to be a very hard game.
North Stars here know it. They know that it's going to be this type of performance that's going to have to give them the momentum as they go into league and division play. If they want to get out of the section, get back to states for a third consecutive season. We also have a new goalie cam right now. It's currently behind the South Jefferson goal, and obviously as the teams switch, you'll get a unique view of each team's shooting.
And it's a bit crooked, Killian.
Well, it's a bit windy out there. South Jefferson really taking all the time here to get these last-minute conversations, and they are pretty positive that they know how to plan this game, and we'll see how that ends up turning out for them. We're still waiting for them to take the field. And it looks like now they are starting to take the field. North Star has a number of Division I commits on their team. We are all set to go here at Michael J. Bragman Stadium. On the opening draw for the North Stars, it is freshman Taylor Arante. We are all set to go. CNS and South Jefferson. And we are underway here at Michael J. Bragman Stadium. The North Stars win the draw. They try to bring it forward. Whistles blow. Possession awarded to South Jefferson. They move on down the field here into the North Star end. From the side, behind their own net, here's Kelly. Kelly searching, finds Tremont. Tremont looks along over for Alina West, and it comes over to Hodges. Hodges sends it back down low. South Jefferson finding the perimeter here early on. And we'll see how that affects their gameplay in this one. Trying to set something up here and find an attack in the middle. Cutting through, spin move, and they'll elect to throw this one back down over to Kelly. Kelly wraps in front, shot there, might have taken a deflection. It goes wide. Possession stays with South Jefferson. The Spartans trying to find a lane here, and a card out from the official. And so the North Stars are going to have to face an early 8-meter here from South Jefferson. The shot, they score! Amalia Neto puts that one by. 1-0 South Jefferson. A nice and big wing gust following that one up. But South Jefferson strikes first, and they are on the board. And so we'll see how the North Stars respond.
Goal 22, Amalia Neto, unassisted.
Neto unassisted on that one. North Stars.
Hodges and Orante are the draw.
We'll concede first. It's Orante versus Hodges for the draw. It is knocked up, trying to get to it are the North Stars, and they are unable to get possession. It'll be awarded to South Jefferson. They walk on in. Here's West. Dish that one along over. Stepping through. Great move there. It'll be forced back down low. Neto was thinking about it, couldn't get it. Kelly senses over to Hazard. Hazard looks on up and goes to the middle, where West will reset. Back to Hazard. Hazard sends it down low for Kelly. Kelly walks in, trying to find space. Doesn't have anywhere to go. Leaves it back for Hazard. Hazard walks in. Dishes it the other way. Here's Hodges. Hodges steps forward, sends it back down low. Here's Kelly again. Kelly turning, trying to find space. And she's not going to be able to get that one off. Gives it back to West. 40 seconds on the possession clock. Walking on in, it was Hodges who was forced to step back. Hazard. Sent it back down low to Kelly. Kelly gave this one over to Neto. Neto over to Koisik. Hazard. Back along to the side. Back to Hazard. Walks in. She's forced to get this one up. 13 seconds left on the possession clock. Kelly scores. And South Jefferson will smack the North Stars in the face here early on. They lead by 2 with 9:12 to go in the first quarter. And an early poor beginning here for the North Stars, and you can tell that South Jefferson, they're going to definitely be trying to continue that momentum. It's Emma Kelly on the finish. Hodges and Orante once again. There have been faults caught on the draw for the North Stars twice so far, and that's been all the difference. South Jefferson has walked in and scored both. And they get this ball right back. This time it's a clean win. Hodges, it's a bad pass, but the North Stars can't run over it. They try to battle for this one, and it's picked up now by CNS coming on the other way. It's Liz Smith, dishes this one along over for Emilion. Or excuse me, that was Sophia Graham. Sent back down low. North Stars trying to set things up in the offensive end. Trying to rotate it. Down low. It's dished along over. Here's Avery Rumble. Rumble from the side. Rumble walks in with his room, shoots one, save made. It pops back out, but they can't get possession of it, and it'll be returned by South Jefferson. West into the midfield. Into the offensive zone now. Kelly walks through. Kelly makes a move. Cuts back. Sends it down low. Here's Neto. Gives us a cross for Tremont. Tremont cuts to the middle, scores! And South Jefferson, a huge start.
South Jefferson really looking like the JV team. If their JV team was they were just as this good. South Jefferson really just getting early goals on the net. Really early pressure too in the offensive zone.
The North Stars call a timeout. They're down 3-0 here, under 4 minutes in. We'll be back here in a moment on the Northstar Network. CNS trying to stop the momentum. We welcome you back here onto the Northstar Network. CNS currently trailing South Jefferson 3-0, and really it's been a great start for South Jefferson. They have dominated in every facet of play. Some changes here. It'll be Beardsley on the draw after Arante went 0 for 3 on the start of the game. They pronounced the wrong form of free. Face-off won by the North Stars. It's won by Beardsley. She will play this one back, and now CNS tries to set things up. Dished on over to Sloan Raymond. Raymond back over. Rumble. Rumble walks in. Whistle. And the North Stars will continue to walk in. On the other side of the field now, here North Stars trying to set things up. Trying to drop it into the middle. It comes over to Rumble. Rumble sends it in. Opportunity for the North Stars. They score. Elizabeth Smith makes it 3-1.
Goal number 14. Assisted by Avery Rumble.
Smith from Rumble. North Stars get on the board. And it took them moving the ball around a little bit, but they're finally able to put up their first goal of the day. Here just over 4.5 minutes gone by in this first quarter. 3-1, North Stars seem to have stopped the South Jefferson momentum, at least for now, but certainly still got a bit of a hill to climb to get back in this game. Plenty of time left. They trail by 2. Face-off is Beardsley again in for the North Stars, and it'll be won by CNS. Scooped up cleanly there by Sophia Graham. Graham walks in with speed. Avoids a check. Here's Graham down on the side, trying to find space with it, and she will walk around the side of the net. Graham thought about taking a shot, ends up being forced back, and gives this one over to Rumble. Rumble turns, looks, dished it on over. Here's Smith. Liz Smith cuts around. Smith shoots, she scores her second of the game. North Stars make it 3-2.
Goal number 14. Unassisted.
It's going to be unassisted there that time from Liz Smith, but her second of the game.
Yeah, and this all just stemmed from the amazing the amazing draw by Beardsley. She has that reach advantage and was able to tip it forward and gain that offensive control early.
Beardsley back on the draw. She's won her first 2. This one pops out to the side. Graham recovers for the North Stars, and CNS moves back into the offensive end of the field. Graham trying to find some space. Dishes it on over for Elizabeth Smith. Smith leaves it for Graham. Graham to Rumble. Rumble gave this one over to Prentice. Prentice on the side. Here is Miabella Gates. Gates searching for room. Send that one in. Oh, and they score! It seemed like that was supposed to be a pass, and it kind of just took a bounce and went in. It's Miabella Gates. Makes it 3-3. And CNS has come storming back. Here, let's get a look at this shot. I don't know. Did that look like it was supposed to be a pass or a shot to you there, Jordan?
That's really hard to tell. I thought she was passing it forward right in front of the crease, but it looked like, I don't know, the goalie miscommunicated with it, and it just bounced right in.
No matter what it was, it will count on the scoreboard. 3-3. CNS comes roaring back after getting shut out in the first 4 minutes of the game.
Yeah, from what I just saw, it looked like it was a pass, but then the person that was intended for the pass just kind of like fell and it bounced right in.
Sometimes that's all it takes, but here's a face-off win for South Jefferson. They walk right in. Played on over. Sent back. 6 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. North Stars have already overcome a 3-goal deficit. Set down low. Here's Kelly. Plays it around over for Neto. Neto sends this one up to the point. Here's Levac. Levac sends it back down low. Kelly. All on the other side. Trying to find some space. Pop to the middle. Turning. And they didn't take the shot there. Comes back to Kelly. Kelly sends it to the middle. It bounces back out. Here's West. West walks in. West getting forced back out. Sends it back down low. Onto this one, it's Neto. Neto turns, looks for space. It gets held in at the point there, turning. The shot save made. Emmy Rumble, they're able to make that stop, and the North Stars will keep pushing the ball forward.
Yeah, going back to that game-time goal by CNS, it looks like the pass was intended for number 19, Sophia Graham, but she kind of like wasn't able to get a stick on it, and then it just kept going forward and bounced right into the net.
Here's Graham. Dishes it on over to Danny Wilson. Give it over to Smith. Smith walks in. Smith leaves it for Gates. Gates tries to walk forward. Back to Wilson. Wilson walks forward, had it knocked out of her hand. Flag comes out from one official and a card from the other official. Regardless, it's a 7-meter. And the North Stars have an opportunity to take the lead. It's Wilson with the ball in the 8-meter. Wilson comes in, she scores! And CNS takes the lead. 4 consecutive goals.
Goal number 11, Danny Wilson, unassisted.
Wilson unassisted that time. And it makes it a 1-goal game, but the North Stars have the lead. And you talk about a momentum shift, Jordan. CNS started the game down 3-0, and they have stormed back following that timeout. And we get whistles here on the faceoff, South Jefferson ball. They walk on in. Tremont, front of the side. Tremont turns, gave it over to Kelly. Kelly gives it up for Neto. Neto sent it across. Trying to step on in there was West. West gave it over. It comes back down for Kelly. They're back for Neto. Neto sends it up. West again. West surveying her options. She walks in from the side. West turns. Pushes it back over. And here is Jordan Hazard. Hazard walks in, shoots, missed it wide. It'll stay with South Jefferson. Dished along over. Trying to step in. It comes back up to the point now. Walking on in. Here comes South Jefferson. They score. Aliana West makes it 4-4. Tie game.
Goal number 4, Aliana West, unassisted. Hodges and Beardsley are the draw.
Beardsley versus Hodges on the face-off. And it will be won by the North Stars in the offensive end. Here's Liz Smith. Sends this one on in. Graham scores! Walked right in and nobody was able to contest her. CNS takes the lead right back in what has been a back and forth game here at Michael J. Bragman Stadium. That'll be Hodges and Beardsley now on the draw. Won by Beardsley and picked up by the North Stars. Here's Smith, carries it forward. Smith cuts to the side. We'll set up the attack over to Rumble. Rumble, back for Smith. Smith walks in. Back to Rumble. Over to Graham. Graham cuts back. Graham getting pressured again. Gave it back over. Here is Smith. Trying to send that one in. And the North Star is going to have to exit the area. But an 8-meter coming for CNS off the foul. And here comes Bristol Wildis to take the shot.
CNS 1 for 1.
Wildis walks in, tried to put it low, save made. And that time, they were able to turn him away. North Stars remain up 5-4. Laid down low. Here's Kelly turning. Kelly dishes that one along over for Hodges. Hodges down low to Neto. Neto back to Kelly. Or excuse me, this is Neto on the ball now. Neto over for Hazard. Hazard, 50 seconds left. Sends it on over. Trying to walk in. North Stars all over that, but an 8-meter coming for South Jefferson, much to the dismay of the North Star fans. Not pleased with the call. Regardless, South Jefferson here looking to tie the game off the 8-meter. They come in and score. An easy low shot there from Aliana West. No trickery about it. Great placement makes it 5-5. And Jordan, it's just been the type of game this has been.
Yeah, it's just been back and forth. Just the defense has been playing its defense. I don't know what to say.
Goal number 4, Aliana West.
Aliana West credited with the goal. West and Beardsley on the draw. It's been a matchup pretty much the entire game following that first couple of draws. Beardsley's won most of them, but she won't win that one. Here's Neto. Neto rushes in, tries to cut to the middle, gets forced back, has 13 seconds left to do something, sends it down low. South Jefferson here looking to take the lead back, 5 seconds left. Walking on in, West, 3 seconds, shoots, save made. It's picked back up, and the first quarter comes to an end right there. 5-5 our score. We'll be back here in a moment on the Northstar Network. 1 quarter down, 3 to go. 5-5, North Stars and South Jefferson even. I welcome you back here onto the Northstar Network for this second quarter of action. 5-5. We got a good one here at Michael J. Bragman Stadium. If the pace of scoring continues, both these teams would end up with tied at 20. Is that going to happen? Probably not. Would it be fun to see that happen? Yes. Excuse me.
Also, I think you meant to say we welcome you back.
Well, you weren't on the mic yet, mister. Jordan was off there taking a brief break. Walking on forward, South Jefferson wins the draw. They bring it into the offensive end. Here is Lena Hodges. Hodges sends it down low. Here is Neto. Neto sends this one along over for Kelly. Kelly turns, looks for space, goes over to Hazard. Hazard trying to find room, and she's able to get this one off to Hodges. Hodges sends it down low. It's played now by Neto off the feet from Kulik. Just working the perimeter right now, trying to find open space. Northstar defense really hasn't been that great in this game so far. A lot of offensive possessions have resulted in goals. So we'll see if that continues. 11-10 left to go here in the first half. Sent to the middle, nearly picked out of the air. Instead, South Jefferson initially recovered it, but the Northstars take it right back. Breaking out of their own end now. Here comes Bristol Wildis. Being forced all the way to the outside. She's able to find her way back in with the ball. Her pass nearly gets picked, but instead, CNS brings it on in. Graham. Along over to Rumble. Rumble gave it to Smith. Smith to Gates. Miabella Gates. Already with a goal in this game. Dishes it back for Smith. Smith sends this one down over to Graham. Graham over to Rumble. Rumble. And then we'll get a whistle here. And here comes an 8-meter for the North Stars. Miabella Gates with the ball. Coming from the right side. She just shoots, and that one goes wide. North Star ball. 38 seconds on the possession clock for CNS to do something with it. And here come the North Stars. Trying to break it on out. Dish long over. Here's Gates. Gates walks in. Fires it down. They score! Graham off the feet from Gates. Makes it 6-5. And in a back and forth matchup, this one takes another turn. North Stars take the lead. So Rumble gets credit the assist, excuse me, not Gates, but the goal is from Graham. So Avery Rumble with the assist on the Graham goal. North Stars lead by 1. Trying to pick this one up are the North Stars. Battling for this, and this comes forward. It is South Jefferson ball. West. Is this along over here for Tremont? Send around, down low. Neto. South Jefferson here swarming in the offensive end. 9-10 to go in the first half. North Stars lead by 1. Given on over. Fired back down. Making a move there, it's Neto. Whistle blows off the foul there against North Stars. Sent back behind the net. CNS trying to get to this ball. Pops up to the outside. Here's a pass over. Great spin move. Walks on in. Whistle blows. And an 8-meter coming for South Jefferson. And they come on the 8-meter, they score! Tied at 6. And once again, this game takes a turn. It'll be West unassisted there, getting credited for that goal. This one right back to even. So Viv Beardsley to take the face-off against West. It's knocked down, and Graham rushes through, picks up this ball. Graham cuts, turns around, dishes this one on over. Here is McLaughlin. Back to Graham, played over now to Smith. Smith walks in. That one's sent on in, comes back over. Here's Rumble. Handed on over to Graham. Graham, back for Rumble. Sent back down low, trying to find space. The ball comes out. North Stars unable to get it back, and South Jefferson looks to break this one upfield. High pass brought in there by Hodges, and now into the offensive zone. Here comes South Jefferson, trying to cut to the middle. They'll set the attack up behind the net. Kelly rushes, sends it to the middle. Turnaround move, doesn't buy any space, so it's given back up for West. West sends it down to Hodges. Hodges fires it across. Along over, here's Kelly. Kelly sends it back up. Dish now over to the middle. West sends it down low. Here's Tremont behind the net. Tremont centers it, and that shot there rolled through the crease and wide. Trying to find some space. This one is handed over. Here is Ayanna West. Shoots, bounces it, and scores. And South Jefferson hops back ahead. And it really feels like, Jordan, that this game could come down to who scores last.
Yeah, I mean, it's really 6-7 right now. It could go any way. Like the way these teams are playing, CNS can win, South Jefferson can win. It's just whoever.
Jordan, now that you're unmuted, how do you think that this game is going to evolve? I mean, obviously it's a tight one-goal game, but really, it feels like whoever scores last could be the team that wins this game.
Yeah, it's just whoever has possession within the last 20 seconds. Whoever gets the goal within the last 20 seconds and has possession, they're likely to win. And whoever gets like the game tie breaking goal.
North Stars would love to take the lead a little further. Still got plenty of games to go here. Not even halftime yet, but.
Oh yeah, also it's 6-7 right now.
This one is sent on in. Here is Hodges. Sends it down low for Neto. Neto sends this one across. Kelly on the ball. Kelly sends it back down behind the net. Looking for space. Passes it up now over to Hazard. Hazard walks through the middle. Didn't have any space. She gave that one over to West. West turns, finding space, and shot one. Bounced wide. Stays with South Jefferson. Trying to walk forward. Here is Kelly. This just one back. It's Hazard. Turns. Hazard hands it over. West again. Sends it back down low to Tremont. Tremont gave it over for nickel. Now back onto this one is Tremont. Whistles blow. And an 8-meter coming for South Jefferson, looking to take their second biggest lead of the day. They led by 3 at one point. They walk on in. They can't get the shot off. The North Stars swarm around her and prevent that from happening. Whistles blow. They'll drag them back. Looks like they have to start from that part of the field. Trying to walk this one forward. Here's Wilson. Wilson turns. Sends over for Raymond. Raymond walks in. Raymond gets through a couple of players, and then we'll dish this one along over for Graham. Graham over for Smith. Smith walks in, being challenged. Smith cuts to the middle, shoots wide. North Stars will retain. Sent back to the middle, trying to get a play on this ball. It's dished back over. Here's Graham. Graham scanning for room. Gave it over to Smith. Smith sent that one in. It's caught out of the air there by Rumble. Rumble sends it down. Graham save. Oh no, never mind. The initial reaction from the North Stars made me think it was a save. Then the goalie moved and you saw the ball in the net.
Just a crazy sequence right there. That was just a great pass. I believe, yeah, great pass by Rumble, and then you just move in.
Yeah, look, the initial reaction by the North Stars, all of them thought it was saved, and then they saw the ball afterwards. And that makes it 7-7 tie game.
And that's going to be a hat trick for Sophia Graham.
Great start here in this one for Graham. 3 of the 7 goals that the North Stars have today. Smith with 2, Gates with 1, and Wilson with 1. It's off won by the North Stars, but the officials say no. They say let's redraw. So a redraw we will do. North Star fans not too pleased with that decision. And that one is going to be won by South Jefferson. They walk on in, it's West. Gave this one over for Hodges. Hodges down low. 2:40 to go in the first half. Turning around, Kelly. Kelly looks for space. Kelly continuing to fight off, has room, fires it high, whistles blow. And it looks like it's going to be an 8-meter here for South Jefferson. On the 8-meter, they walk in, hit the post. And it goes out of bounds, North Star ball. CNS will rush forward with it. Over for Graham, lost the ball. She was able to initially pick it back up for a second, but South Jefferson scoops it up. I keep trying to call them Syracuse West for some reason. Walking on in, and there's a big collision. No call from the official. Comes out the other way. Here's Taylor Arante. Getting played. Both teams starting to get a little sloppy here, Jordan.
Yeah, I think they're getting tired out there. It's like the end of the second quarter. They just want to go to halftime and get this break.
Gets sent down the field, now picked up by South Jefferson. Perry curves around. Ball stays in, and now here comes South Jefferson. They walk on in, turning around, trying to find space. Under a minute left to go here in this first half. South Jefferson trying to take a lead in the halftime. They cut around looking for space. And we got a whistle here. And so no 8-meter there because it was not within the region, but it'll keep possession in South Jefferson's favor. They send that one down low behind the net, trying to find some spacing, cuts out to the middle, shot wide. 18 seconds and counting left. South Jefferson reinserts it. 13 seconds. They gotta get a shot off here. They still got some time. Turning around. West fighting through. She scores. Went top right with 4.8 to go in the half. South Jefferson looking to take a lead in the halftime.
Smart goal, number 4, Aliana West, unassisted.
Aliana West unassisted.
West and Beardsley, full draw.
So Beardsley and West back for the face-off. CNS, if they do win this draw, they're going to have to get it down the field pretty fast. So we got whistles there in the face-off. Looks like they'll redo it. 3 seconds left now, so probably not enough time for them to do anything going into halftime, but let's see. It is going to be won by the North Stars, but it will not matter. Time expires on the first half. 8-7 our score. South Jefferson with the lead. We will be back here in about 10 minutes on the or 5 minutes, I guess, on the Northstar Network. We will see you after the break. We welcome you back here onto the Northstar Network. 8-7 our score. South Jefferson with the lead as we go into the second half. Jordan, what was your big takeaway there from that first half?
Yeah, it was just a lot of back and forth that entire half. Just CNS and South Jefferson just playing a little hot potato, seeing who has the lead. And South Jefferson just ended out on top for the first half.
Time for second half action. North Stars started the game down 3-0. They were able to come back from that deficit and ultimately won. Ultimately wasn't able to hold that lead. North Stars came right back and took the lead from them, and since then it's been back and forth. Arante back in on the face-off. She was in there at the beginning, but Beardsley took over for most of the rest of that first half. And this tight matchup here at Michael J. Bradman Stadium. Face-off is won by the North Stars. Here's Graham. Graham to the outside with speed. Graham searching, giving it on over. Here's Neto. Hands it over for O'Brien. Now I'm just realizing I was calling who was on defense. Here are the North Stars. Smith hands this one down over to the side. Beardsley turns, looks to the middle, gave it for Gates, who did not have a shot. Gates down low, searching for space, getting harassed. Looks, finds Wilson. Wilson. Looking, it was given over there for Smith. Smith comes forward, Smith breaks through, she scores! It's Liz Smith knocking that one through 8-8. It's a hat trick for Smith. Now 2 North Stars with a hat trick on the day. Lucas Burton up in the booth right now. Hello, Lucas.
How you guys doing?
It's a little too cold out there for him to be doing photography, so he's crashing up in here. But the North Stars tie this game at 8. Allison Spoto now in goal for the North Stars. Still splitting time with Rumble. We saw that in the West Hill game, and they are continuing to do that. Walking on in, it's handed over. Here is Smith. Smith gives it over to Wilson. Wilson walks forward. Getting pressured, hands it back over for Smith. Smith tries to cut across the middle, turns around, walks in, dishes it down in front of the net. They score! Couldn't see what number that is that knocked that one in. We'll wait for the announcement from PA announcer Daryl White. We'll wait on the announcement from our PA announcer, but the North Stars take the lead back. Riley McLaughlin with the goal and the assist from Liz Smith. Arante and West back on the draw. Faceoff is won by CNS. Rushing on forward, Smith to Graham. Graham with a lot of room. She walks in, sends it down, and it'll be knocked out of the air. South Jefferson able to survive that attack. It's not very common. We'll see a team able to shut down a North Star rush like that, but that time they were able to do so. Just over 2 minutes gone by here in the third quarter. North Stars scored twice so far. They have the lead. Rumble sends it on over for Smith. Played down low by McLaughlin. Turning. Trying to find some space. McLaughlin still with it. She finds this one over to Graham. Graham turns, walks in with space, shoots one, save made.
What an amazing save right there.
Had to get down to get in the way of that, but that one was nearly picked off there by Arante.
And then she forced it out of bounds. Great play.
The North Stars here knocking on the door, looking for a multi-goal advantage. Searching for space up to Graham. Graham walks in, cuts, dishes it off. Walking on in, shot there. That one goes wide left. It'll remain North Star ball, 57 seconds on the possession clock. A new addition this year to girls varsity lacrosse. Sent around. Trying to set this one up. Turning. Trying to find a shot. They shoot. They score! Mia Bella Gates. 10-8. North Stars. Three straight for CNS.
Number 4, Mia Bella Gates on the field.
North Stars, a dominant start to this second half. They lead by 2. That faceoff is going to be won by the North Stars. They send this one forward. Here's Graham with speed. Graham walks in, sent along over. Comes around down low. Played by South Jefferson. Long pass down the field is dropped, but North Stars weren't able to get to it. Big collision there.
Ooh.
And Gates knew it pretty much as soon as she made contact that she was going to have to go sit out for a little bit.
Yellow card on the North Stars, number 4. 2-minute yellow card.
A 2-minute yellow card. So it's a huge opportunity here for South Jefferson to get some points. They walk on in. 7:30 to go. Just trying to set up some space here at South Jefferson. Neto, down to Kelly. Played around now, working the perimeter. Sent along over to the middle, trying to find space, walking in, and that one, they couldn't get the shot off. And it becomes North Star ball. Allison Spoto, they're able to keep that one out of the net. And now Graham up the field with speed. 6:40 to go. Graham sends this one over to Rumble. Rumble surveys her options. Cuts up, turns back. Tries to find some space. And ended up losing the ball. South Jefferson takes it back. 6:08 to go in the third quarter. Northstar still with a 2-goal lead, but certainly has not been without its frightening moments. Still a personnel advantage here for South Jefferson. Sent down, trying to find some space. Cuts to the middle, shot, they score! It's Kelly on that one. Wraps it around and puts it into the back of the net, 10-9.
Goal number 2, Emma Kelly. Assist to 13, Lydia Tremont.
So Gates has to wait for the face-off, it looks like, to be released. Northstar fans there showing their appreciation for that decision. They walk on in, looking to tie it. Oh, and that one just goes wide. Talk about a turn of momentum it would have been there if they were able to get that one to go. Sent around. Couldn't get the shot up, but a big collision. And an 8-meter coming up to tie the game here for South Jefferson. Walks on in, shot was saved by Spoto. It stayed on the line for a second, but she was able to knock it back out. South Jefferson still with the ball. Looking to cycle it around. Sent to the middle. Can't get the shot off. It's picked up again now by South Jefferson. 4:30 to go in the third quarter. 10-9 Northstar lead. They walk in. Big cut move. The shot saves Spoto. It bounces back out. They score! Nobody was able to rebound it for the North Stars. And South Jefferson just tucks that one right back in.
Goal number 13, Lydia Tremont.
Tremont unassisted on that goal. Tied at 10. Nobody's been able to pull away in this game. Off the face-off, it is the North Stars with the ball. They walk on in. Here, it's Graham. Cuts back. Looking, it was dropped, but then handled again by Juarez. Walking on in. Here come the North Stars. Sent back for Graham. Graham gives it along over to Wilson. Wilson back to Graham. Comes on in. The shot, they score! CNS jumps back ahead. It's Smith. Her fourth for the game.
Goal number 14, Elizabeth Smith. Assist to number 11, Danny Wilson.
Danny Wilson with the assist.
Hodges. Arate, on the call.
Face off one by South Jefferson. They move on in here, trying to find an opportunity, knocked out of the air. But the North Stars in a battle to try to regain possession of this big collision there in the sideline. Possession awarded to CNS. Walking on in, it's the North Stars. Graham. Over to Smith. Smith to Rumble. Rumble along to Wilson. Wilson back for Rumble. Rumble. Looking for space. Rumble cuts back. Sends it along over for Graham. Back down low. It's Beardsley. Beardsley turns. Sends it on in. CNS couldn't pick that one up. And South Jefferson tries to clear it, but a pass became a near disaster there for the Spartans. North Stars nearly able to knock that one out of the air, but South Jefferson able to continue pushing forward. Whistles there on the play. Comes back. And no whistle there. I thought for sure we were about to get a card for the head contact, but officials let him play out. Sent along over. And now Syracuse, or excuse me, South Jefferson trying to find some room. Turn back up. Crossing it on in. Sent down. Kelly scores! Tie game once more. 11-11. And this one continues to be a close game.
Hodges and Arate for the draw.
Face-off is won by South Jefferson. They push on in. 1:08 left to go. Sent around down low. Trying to cut around. We get a whistle.
Yeah, I believe she got her head pushed.
And so it'll be a man advantage coming for South Jefferson. Callie Bednarski will go have a seat. I guess for making contact with the head area. Now the officials looking like they're getting together over something. Trying to send this one around. South Jefferson looking to take the lead here in the end of the third quarter. 35 seconds left on the clock in quarter number 3. Trying to find some space. Sent around down low. Kelly centers it. They score! South Jefferson takes the lead. And so with 22.7 left, South Jefferson jumps ahead.
Hodges, Interlocke, front of the call.
Face-off won by South Jefferson. 18 seconds left. Maybe enough time to get one more here before the end of the quarter. They got to go fast, though. 10 seconds. Trying to step on in. Down to 5 seconds. Pushed around. Down to the side. They score! A beautifully set up play gives Kelly the easy finish. South Jefferson scores 3 straight and leads 13-11.
That was just a beautifully set up play. Able to pass it all around the top of the 8-meter and have someone wide open right at the tip of the crease.
Hodges and Grumpel for the call.
1.7 left in the quarter. Face-off is won by the North Stars, but it won't matter. That's the end of quarter number 3. 13-11 our score. South Jefferson with the lead. We'll be back here for the conclusion of this one. 4th quarter coming up.
North Stars 11, Spartans 13.
We welcome you all back onto the Northstar Network for the final quarter of our quadruple header today. We have seen 15 quarters of lacrosse between the boys and girls varsity and JV teams. And now it's time for the last one, and it's fitting that it's the tightest game. A 2-goal game going into the 4th. South Jefferson leads CNS 13-11. I'm Killian Heffron, joined alongside by Jordan Petrovsky. Jordan, this is it. It's going to probably be one of the tightest games that the North Stars play in the regular season all year long, just with how good these two teams are. What do you expect to see from CNS as they face this adversity?
Yeah, they kind of like put their foot off the gas pedal towards the end of the 3rd quarter. Like they were doing good. They had like a 2-goal advantage, but then they just started becoming more lenient, and then South Jefferson got an easy goal right at the end of the quarter to make it a 2-goal deficit.
The fourth quarter is underway. It is won by the North Stars. Sent forward up to Smith. Liz Smith into the offensive end. Thinks about it, turns around, and looks up for Graham. Back to Smith. Sent down over. Here are the North Stars in the offensive end. Beardsley turns, looks for some space, has to turn around. Turns again. Trying to lose the defender. Beardsley from the side. Sends it along over. And here come the North Stars trying to walk on in. An attempt there. Bar down. They score. Mia Bella Gates goes bar down and makes it 13-12. A hat trick for Gates. The third North Star to have a hat trick today, joining Liz Smith and Sophia Graham.
And that's Avery Rumble's fourth assist of this game.
So now the North Stars within one. No team's been able to hold momentum for very long, and this is another example of it. CNS comes right back and strikes. 11:05 left to go. Face-off is won by the North Stars. Bringing it on forward, Rumble. Rumble turns, finds room, gets hit, and has it taken away. Sent back down low, 10:48 left in regulation time. It's sent back down, looking across the middle. Fired forward, that ball will make it into the offensive zone for the Spartans. They rush in from the side. Sent down low. Right across. 50 seconds left. Whistles blow. Offside called there by the officials. Some of the North Star fans voicing their happiness.
I know. Only one today.
Sent down low. Try to make the play across. 10 minutes left here in regulation time. Sent down low. The wraparound. Bednarski got in to keep her away. Trying to step in there was Kelly. It's dished back over. West makes a move. West walks in, has space. Save made by Spoto. Couldn't tell if she got a piece of that or if the ball just kind of went wide, but it certainly looked like it was making a beeline for that bottom corner.
Yeah, it looked like it was about to go bottom shelf and get right in that bottom corner. But it missed just wide and it bounced right on the outside.
Here come the North Stars. Graham sends it along over. Here's McLaughlin down low. McLaughlin with 65 seconds on the possession clock. Gates walks in. Gates gives it along over. Now moving in. The shot there, save made, recovered by South Jefferson. And then a whistle. And now some fans getting into it in the stands. We'll see if PA announcer Darrell White has to make his sportsmanship announcement once more. Send it along over. And here comes South Jefferson trying to take the lead. Or excuse me, trying to extend the lead. They already have the lead. This comes back. Then back down low. That one will roll. Out of bounds, Northstar ball. (13-12), 7:30 to go. They try to walk it forward. Here is Arante. Arante sends it forward to Wildus. Weedus carries it forward, makes the pass over. Giving it along, Graham. Graham walks forward, cutting back. Graham still looking. Didn't have room, but gave it back to Smith. Smith to Graham. Couldn't get it on her stick. It's battled for down near the goal. Northstar's come away with it. Whistle blows. And an 8-meter. It looks like coming for CNS, or maybe not. No 8-meter. I lied. 6:43 left to go. Official making sure Beardsley's standing in the correct position. The shot clock resets. Or excuse me, the possession clock resets. Here is Smith. Hands it on over. Comes down low, deflects. Trying to make a play on it. So, a man up right now for CNS. 6:20 left to go. Trying to make a move. They score! Avery Rumble faked the shot, froze the goalie, and then goes top shelf. 13-13 tie game. And CNS now leads. They do not lead. I do not know what I was just trying to say. Jordan, what's your interpretation so far, Ben, of this fourth quarter?
Yeah, they just decide. Both teams decide whenever they want to take lead. Like first it was South Jefferson leading by 2. Now it's CNS tying the game, and last time it was CNS leading by 2. So very interesting game so far.
Whistles blow. Northstar ball. They'll try to push forward in the offensive end. This one is given on over Smith. Smith sends it for McLaughlin. McLaughlin back to Rumble. Gave it over for Smith. Making a move is Graham. Graham steps back to Smith. Smith back to Graham. Graham did not pull the trigger, instead gives it back to Smith. Gives over to Rumble. Rumble makes a move. Comes back. Northstar is trying to find a shooting lane. They can't. So got plenty of time on the possession clock. Rumble sends it down to Beardsley. Beardsley along. And there, the card coming out pretty quickly there from the official. And now an 8-meter to take the lead here for Liz Smith. Officials getting together to make sure they have everything on the same page. Trying to figure out what they're going over right now. As it stands, it's an 8-meter for CNS that would give them the lead if successful. So, man up here for the North Stars. So officials still kind of communicating what the call was. Now the 8-meter is set to go. Gotta wait for the official to get back to his position, and now we will, and then they will go.
Coming out of Spartans number 4, check to the head. Check to the head.
Walking on in, the shot, save made. It's loose and in front. South Jefferson picks it up, whistle. South Jefferson ball. They come out the other way, whistles. Timeout called by South Jefferson. 13-13, 5 minutes and 13 seconds left to play. We'll be back here in a moment on the Northstar Network for the thrilling conclusion to this one. Don't go anywhere. .5:13 to play. A game even as can be. We've seen momentum shifts and everything, but we have not seen anybody run away with this game. The timeout was called by South Jefferson. They have the ball. Plenty of time left, but it feels like the next team to make a mistake, it could cost them the game. And so here they come. Whistle blows. Whistle blows again. South Jefferson ball. Trying to play this one on in. Here's South Jefferson. They lost the ball. Whistle. Stays with South Jefferson. 4:30 to go. South Jefferson just trying to set up this attack. They got 38 to shoot. They walk in past the 30. Trying to find space. It's handed on over. Working it around. Moving forward. Looking for space. 1 second to shoot. They don't shoot. They don't come close.
Yo.
And the shot clock just went. Now the whistle comes. So, off the shot clock violation that took forever to become a shot clock violation.
Yep.
Meanwhile, South Jefferson gets the ball back. Never mind. It's taken back by the North Stars, who will lose the ball and then gain it right back. Sloan Raymond sends this one on up. Rumble carries it into the 20. Dishes it back for Wilson. North Stars set up their attack. Sent along over. North Stars hold on to it. Graham turns, looks, Graham cuts, fires, save.
Keep driving.
That one will get fired up. And now here comes South Jefferson. 2:33 to go. They break on in. Turning, looking for space. It comes back out. Sent in. Looking for more space. Trying to find a shooting lane. It's dished back out. West. 2 minutes on the clock in regulation. Played there. And now here are the North Stars trying to hold South Jefferson out. 23 seconds on the possession clock. Down to 15 seconds. I got to get a attack off here. 10 seconds. Sent down low. It comes back. Worked around up. 5 seconds. They got to rush in and shoot. They rush in. They don't get the shot. No whistles blow. The shot clock expires. And finally a shot clock violation called.
That's the second time done by the officiating crew where they don't blow the whistle on the shot clock violation.
I don't know if they can't hear it or what's going on, but we could hear it up here.
They almost let South Jefferson get away with it.
Yeah, Coach Prentice rightfully. Somebody was holding an air horn there in the sideline. And they showed it to the officials, but the officials said no air horn. So there's a timeout called out of the shot clock violation chaos. It's still 13-13, 1:02 left to go. We'll be back here in a moment on the Northstar Network.
That's what he said. You're a referee.
We welcome you back onto the Northstar Network. A minute 02 left to go. Both teams down to one timeout. 13-13 our score. So the North Stars here, under a minute left. You'd expect that they're going to kind of waste a little bit of time before pressing an attack to prevent South Jefferson from going back down the field in the case that they do miss. 35 seconds. Here, the North Stars will try to start their attack now. Smith walks in. Smith gives it on back. Graham cuts, turns around, drops it back. Sent along over. Here, this one bounces down. The goalie takes possession, turned over. Oh man, CNS nearly able to get it. It's North Star ball. I think. It's an 8-meter.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. I don't know what the 8-meter call was for. It is Gates on this ball. With 6 seconds to go to win the game. Gates walks in, sends it along to the side. They try to get the shot off. Save made. And that's the end of regulation. We're going to overtime. So we will find out the overtime rule here and get back to you guys. So what we believe it is it's a 3-minute overtime period and it's sudden death. That's what it was last year. But if things have updated for this year, we will let you know here following this 5-minute overtime intermission. The end of regulation has come, 13-13 tied. Somebody is going to try to win this one in OT. Who will be the hero? We'll find out after this break. It has taken an entire regulation to get to this point. 26 goals combined between these two teams, yet we still have not found a winner. In the next 3 minutes, the winner of this game will be decided, and if it isn't, we do it again. Sudden death overtime at Michael J. Bragman Stadium between the North Stars and the Spartans. What a way to close out the quadruple header.
I'm excited, Killian.
And we are underway in OT. South Jefferson initially had it, but then they lost it. It comes back over, and here is West into the offensive end for South Jefferson. West, along, holds it at around the 10-yard line, then sends it back down behind the net to Kelly. Kelly gave this one along, trying to get it back to the near side now, looking for maybe a wraparound, turning the shot, they score! South Jefferson wins it in overtime, 24 seconds in, and they knock off the North Stars at home. It took 48 minutes and 24 seconds to determine a winner, but South Jefferson takes CNS down at home. Here's a look at our goal there on that finish. Off the wraparound attempt. Didn't have the space, found it in front, snuck it by the left leg. And South Jefferson comes out to Michael J. Bragman Stadium and gets it done in overtime. Jordan, what was your interpretation of how that overtime went?
That was a very fast overtime. I was expecting it to go on for like a couple more possessions, but South Jefferson did what they wanted to do. They just came in there real fast like they did at the start of the game and scored immediately.
With that, we will say farewell here from Michael J. Bragman Stadium. South Jefferson takes down CNS 14-13 in overtime.